Hello everyone, Rebecca. This video is longer than my previous ones, but please watch it till the end because I have valuable information to give you later. Thanks for watching my video. I'll discuss the title of family today. It's the fourth item listed in my series of 14 important aspects of life. It's not about an exclusive group of families. It's not based on race, culture, nationality, or religion. It's simply about family in any geographic area in our world. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button and ring the bell so you don't miss future videos. We do not choose our parents or the family that we are born into. Nor can our parents or family know who we would become later in life. But Paul gave these instructions to everyone, whether you are a father, mother, or child, in his letter in Ephesians chapter 6, verses 1 to 4. Children, obey your parents in the Lord, for this is right. Honor your father and mother, which is the first commandment with a promise, so that it may go well with you, and that you may enjoy long life on earth. Fathers, do not exasperate your children. Instead, bring them up in the training and instruction of the Lord. Note, this instruction includes mothers also. I asked friends on different social media this question: what is a family to you? I received many different answers. I'll read just a small portion of a few comments or replies that I received. I can hear similarities between them, even though they are from different social media platforms. Apart from our biological family, emphasis is placed on friends or people who are loving and supporting them, especially in tough times. Those who are encouraging and have a close relationship with them. They don't have to be a blood family. So here are 4 comments or replies that I received. The first one said, family, people that mean the most to me, born or chosen. The next one said, family is those who inspire and uplift you. There is support and love and encouragement, and it doesn't mean there is a blood connection. Another person said, family is unconditional love. Family can be blood, but throughout life, we are blessed with people who, upon first meeting or over time, connect with us as if in some life before we were blood, and they are just as close as the family in which we were born. Family can be by blood or chosen, but love is important. This person asked a question, and the question is, but if we all descended from Adam and Eve and later Noah, are we not one family? Then she went on to say, however, my family is the nearest and dearest to my heart. So how would you describe a family, and why is family important? Please leave your comment below. Family is at the center of God's plan, as we read in Genesis 1, verses 27 to 30. So God created mankind in his own image. In the image of God, he created them, male and female, he created them. God blessed them and said to them, be fruitful and increase in number. Fill the earth and subdue it. Rule over the fish in the sea and the birds in the sky and over every living creature that moves on the ground. Then God said, I give you every seed-bearing plant on the face of the whole earth, and every tree that has fruit with seed in it. They will be yours for food. And to all the beasts of the earth, and all the birds in the sky, and all the creatures that move along the ground, everything that has the breath of life in it, I give every green plant for food. We notice that in the book of Genesis, the family is in the beginning and center of God's plan. We learn that God created us in His image, male and female, He created them. We learn that we were not only created, but in verse 29, God provided everything to sustain and maintain us. In verse 30, God blessed us and provided each family with an abundance of food. He created our parents to nurture and provide all that we need from birth. We get our strength to maneuver in this world. Our parents are the first people that train and guide us from wrong, bad, and evil things in our world. In this video, I'm going to reference 5 basic types of family. Although we know that the times have changed drastically, today we have diverse kinds of family dynamics. We are all born into a family from a mother and a father. The first type of family is the nuclear family. The definition of a nuclear family is a family consisting of parents and their children or child commonly living together. Because of the changes and challenges throughout the past decades, today we have other types of family dynamics. We have deviated from this type of family to create other types due to the changes in the world. As circumstances change, so is the dynamics of families. Today we have single-parent family. A single parent is unmarried, widowed, or divorced, and not remarried. The single-parent household can be headed by a mother, a father, a grandparent, an uncle, or an aunt. An extended family. This is a family that extends beyond the nuclear family, including grandparents, aunts, uncles, and other relatives who all live nearby or in one household. Blended family. A blended family or step family is when you and your partner begin a relationship and get married with children from one or both of your previous relationships. No child or children family. A married couple without children falls within the definition of family. Other types of family. As I was doing my research, I came across several types of family dynamics other than these 5 types of family. But I'm only going to limit this video to the general subject of family and why it is important. Why is family important? The moment I was conscious of who I am as an infant, my initial relationship with other human beings was with my parents, my siblings, and my grandmother. But the key aspect of my life that has impacted me the most is my roots, where my ancestors came from. It has impacted my life significantly. I know who I am. Even though I don't know many of my relatives that are still alive. I've heard about them, but I haven't met them because they live in various places around the world. Therefore, I do not have a personal relationship with them. I missed knowing my older relatives. They have all passed away. I grew up not knowing many of my relatives personally other than my parents, siblings, and their own immediate families, my grandmother, a few aunties and uncles. I now have casual contact with a few of my nieces, nephews, and cousins. I don't know a lot of things about them because we are in various locations around the world also. Therefore, this video is a general discussion about family and why family is important. Some of the reasons why family is important is because we need a family that we can count on in difficult and tough times. We all go through challenges in this life, and for me, my first POC, point of contact, is my immediate family. I was sick in 2019, and the first responders that came to my rescue were my immediate family. In fact, they are the only family that is close to me that I can reach out to in an emergency. I don't have many relatives. The few that I have are far away in other states or countries. Therefore, I can't depend on them in times of crisis or when I need immediate support. It's a good feeling when you have your family around you to provide care in times of need. During challenging times, we rely on our family for support, encouragement, acceptance, understanding, and love. On the other hand, if a person is deprived of love and support from their family, for some people, it can lead to depression, loneliness, and no motivation to move forward. They'll feel helpless and have a mental breakdown. A happy emotion is feeling good when we are accepted and loved by our family. But some people don't, because not all families can provide that. So, do you trust or feel comfortable turning to your family when you are in a personal crisis for support? Please leave your comments below. But if someone doesn't provide for their own family, and especially for a member of their household, they have denied the faith. They are worse than those who have no faith. Some families share stories with their younger generation so that they can learn about the past. This, I think, can be helpful because it gives them a connection to those who have gone ahead. It also makes a person feel like they belong and they are proud to be a part of their family that has gone through good and troubled times, but they were connected through it all and survived. It's a pride to be a member of a family that sticks together. I remember my grandmother sharing beautiful and sometimes scary stories. I didn't have the opportunity to know many things about my ancestors. Family is one of the most important and valuable gifts that God has given us. It's where I should feel secure with the people around me, find unconditional love and moral values, and a safe place where I can feel comfortable sharing my problems without fear. These things are important to me because they make me feel happy and peaceful, especially in times like the past 3 years when the world went through an extremely tough time. I feel grateful when I wake up and see the sun shine each day, but also wake up knowing that my family who is close to me is doing well, and I can count on them for support if I need it. At the beginning of my video, I gave 5 types of family dynamics: nuclear, single, extended, blended, and no child or children families. But I'm going to talk briefly about this type of family. It's a family where the kids are now adults and have left the home, or you don't have children of your own. Empty nesters or no child or children. Well, be assured that God loves every family and you are part of His family. He has a plan for you. He has blessed you so you can be fruitful and multiply, just as He said in Genesis 1 verse 28. This can be done if you give yourself totally to His kingdom by being and being spiritual. Other than my children, I have played the role of a spiritual mother to many children. So you can be a spiritual mother or father. You can be a sister, brother, and a good friend to many people. Rise up and be a blessing to a multitude of people, especially the younger generation. Teach them. Pass your experience and wisdom from God to them. They need all the help they can get. In times like these, with constant senseless shootings and killings, road rages, especially in schools, there is a huge field out there, and God needs laborers like you to tend to it. Go out into the world and be a blessing to the next generation today. The Lord appointed 72 others and sent them 2 by 2 ahead of Him to every town and place where He was about to go. He told them, the harvest is plentiful, but the workers are few. Ask the Lord of the harvest, therefore, to send out workers into His harvest field. Finally, there's another family dynamic, the family of friends. I want to bring this up before I end this video. I have experienced some good relationships with this type of family. They come from all levels of society because some of my greatest friends were complete strangers when I first met them. I have a friendship that has lasted over 3 decades now. I met this woman during one of my employment. We were co-workers and hung out together. But over the years, even after we left the job, we continued to stay connected. Her children happened to be the same ages as mine. To this day, we are like sisters. I'm communicating with a friend frequently from high school. After many decades, we are still communicating just as we did in high school. And we've kept a great relationship. I'm not afraid to speak openly with her. I have met some great people in the marketplace too. Complete strangers who became incredibly good friends. I've found great friends in church who can also intercede in prayer and encourage me when I need support. My intercessor is my friend as my eyes pour out tears to God. On behalf of a man, he pleads with God as one pleads for a friend. Today, I have developed strong relationships with these friends. Some of them I met decades ago, but a great friendship has been established. I feel comfortable when I talk to or see them because they have all the qualities of a family that I stated before and more. Some of them have stuck with me during tough times. They reached out when I was sick, they sent inspiration and encouragement, and they reached out to me during times of natural disasters. I feel comfortable when I speak with them because a few of them have been there for me throughout my adult life. In my good and bad times, even when distance separates us, they still connect with me as if there is no distance separating us. The value of a good friend is a blessing. Do not forsake your friend or a friend of your family, and do not go to your relative's house when disaster strikes you. Better a neighbor nearby than a relative far away. One popular or famous proverb I've heard many times, and it seems as if it has become widely accepted as true, which I think is fitting to include in this section of my video, is blood is thicker than water. The way I understand it is simply that family loyalties and bonds will always be stronger than any friendship or relationship. While doing my research, I came across many interpretations. In the world that we live in today, people are scared to get closer to strangers or become too friendly with them. I know that it's possible to meet friends who are loyal, sincere, trustworthy, encouraging, and supportive at the same level as a family or even higher in some circumstances. But they are hard to find. Because of the evil activities in our world today, people are not open to meeting, greeting, and instantly becoming friends with anyone they meet. Even on social media, we must be careful of who we follow and who we accept as friends. So how would you interpret the proverb, blood is thicker than water? Leave your comments below. Then Jesus entered a house, and again a crowd gathered so that he and his disciples were not even able to eat. When his family heard about this, they went to take charge of him, for they said he is out of his mind. And the teachers of the law who came down from Jerusalem said, he is possessed by Beelzebub. By the prince of demons, he is driving out demons. So Jesus called them over to him and began to speak to them in parables. Then Jesus' mother and brothers arrived. Standing outside, they sent someone in to call him. A crowd was sitting around him, and they told him, your mother and brothers are outside looking for you. Who are my mother and my brothers? He asked. Then he looked at those seated in a circle around him and said, here are my mother and my brothers. Whoever does God's will is my brother and sister and mother. God commanded us to love one another. He said that we are to love our neighbors as ourselves. As a teenager, I was taught to choose my friends wisely because not everyone that we may think is a friend is a good friend. But ask God for his wisdom and then leave it to him to choose them. The right ones will come into your life and accept you for who you are, but the bad ones God will reveal to you, and you'll know them clearly. But also take note, they will stay away. Use the time without them around as a fantastic opportunity to accomplish your goals. Go on and do the work that God has called you to do, all for His kingdom and to His glory. Time is of the essence. Jesus loved His family, but He had a goal, a mission to accomplish. He did not waste time with His family because His time on earth was to finish what He came here to do. He was on His way to the cross for you and me. So His radical obedience to the will of His Father was characterized by whoever does God's will was His family. He wasn't wasting time because time was of the essence. There are friends who destroy each other, but a real friend sticks closer than a brother. My next topic is forgiveness of self and others. The subsequent topic is friendships and relationships. Great timings, because we must forgive ourselves and others first before we can have a good friendship and relationship with others. We can forgive without compromising our faith and spiritual life. This concludes my video on the topic of family, why family is important, and the diverse types of family dynamics in our world today. Rise Ministries, Inc. is a non-profit, public-supported organization. Your financial support is appreciated. Please support our cause to help our communities and others around the world in times of need. We are focused on health and wellness, especially chronic, autoimmune, and mental illnesses. Check out my journals, books, and other pieces of literature that I'm publishing on Amazon Author Marketplace. They are great for planning and drafting your story, memories, and notes. My combo journals are a combination of different sections packed with scriptures and prayers, Thanksgiving, journals, notes, and lots of inspirations to uplift you. They are specially created for writing your thoughts and great gifts for anyone. Now you can go to our website and click on the video and resources page to watch all my videos. So if you've missed anyone, you could easily click and watch it right from our website. Also, please go to our website to pray with me and leave your prayer request. Click on prayer and inspiration to enter my prayer room. To make accessing these different pages easy and convenient for you, I have posted several links in the description section below. Simply click any one and it will take you straight to the corresponding page on our website. Check them out. I'm also giving everyone my first ebook. It's free to download. I'll post the link in the description below. I will also post the link in my blog, and you can download it from my website. I hope you'll be inspired. Thanks for watching. Love your family. If you find good and loyal friends, hold them closer to you. Remain faithful and be safe. Until my next video, God's will, have a wonderful time. Blessings.